when we had last left Team Bald. They were continuing their adventures in the city of Baldur's Gate, which had finally led them to none other than Scar of the Flaming Fist, who had some orders which involved looking into the sewers underneath the town. But Team Bald forgot about all that shit and instead spoke to him again, further advancing his plot in investigating the Iron Throne. And that investigation led them to meet none other than the Grand Duke Elton of the city, who also had orders to investigate the Iron Throne. But thankfully, they had spoken with Hussam, the drunk dude at the bar who unveiled a whole bunch of information and got them on their way to Candle Keep. But wait a minute! That was a little too fucking fast, and so time itself rewound in order for Team Bald to go look at the Iron Throne headquarters. And that was exactly what they were going to do. This is Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Welcome back. Let's do it. Let's go over there. Let's check out this shit. Let's head on out. There we go.
I've got this.
Also, once again, sorry, apologies. Probably another short video this time. For similar reasons as last time. Same reasons if you also watch other playthroughs, a Skyrim playthrough. Also why that one was a little bit cut short. It is because I now have permission to do as much. I have been gifted by a mysterious benefactor, an anonymous general viewer, straight up gifted me a whole ass computer. And I've been having to migrate a lot of my software and all of that over to it and get a whole lot of stuff in working order. So apologies as well if something with the recording is slightly off. I can't imagine the new computer will bring much benefit to the recording of well, probably not just Baldur's Gate, but probably the vast majority of the CRPGs that we play, because, you know, they're not exactly the most graphically intensive games, right? They shine in other areas, typically. Though they can look quite nice. It's typically not, you know, all 3D rendered and gonna be super taxing, right? I think, unless I guess you're a loading screen in Pillars of Eternity 2, then that can get pretty fucking rough. Good God, I remember toward the end of that, we actually had to just cut video. But I guess it'll make an already fast process even faster when it comes to these, right? There we go. I did test it out, however, with the Skyrim video. Just more inside baseball here. And
I've got this.
Holy shit, it more than halved the export speed for the video going through my rendering software. And I was able to pump up the settings even higher, right? Which, like I said, in this case, for Baldur's Gate, it's not going to be much of a difference, right? It's not exactly like during high action scenes we're really dropping frames, right? There's a weird issue with recording the game, right? Where occasionally it'll like hitch back and forth, but I don't think that's something unrelated to like hardware performance. I've no idea what it is. But you'll occasionally see it, especially like with menus and movement and all that. I have no idea what does it. I've never been able to figure it out either. Alright, Iron Throne headquarters, huh? Let's quick save. What's going up inside? Merchants?
You want
what
it?
say you?
You got it.
You have anything new to say now that we're here under different reasons? What is your business? Or, I guess, how do they sound? I don't even remember. What is your business here? If you're here about obtaining iron shipments for your company, then you'd be best to do so elsewhere. We have no interest in dealing with other companies. Okay, right. That's the same, right? Let's head on up. They shouldn't just openly, outwardly attack us, though, correct? I'm really curious as to what they'll say. You know, now that we're getting back more into the main plot. Okay.
Your company is a welcome part of this group.
Dratan. What do you think you're doing? Fuck, what am I even saying? Every time I talk to this guy, I can't fucking read what he's saying, huh? This is not the first time it's happened to this guy. Maybe it's something to do with, like, his initial voice line. I'm, like, I'm, like, combining reading the actual text with what he says. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Why does it always throw me off, like, without fail? Specifically this guy. I mean, it's happened before, but this guy, I'm almost positive the last time we came here, I slipped up on it. Where do you think you're going? Upstairs. Where do you think you're going? The 5th floor. Saravok asked us to deliver an important message to his acolytes. Upstairs. Where do you think you're going? We're going upstairs. Oh. Well. What the heck? A good start would be their headquarters in the southern quadrant of the city. Well, I guess we're just killing them anyway. What can we do? What other choice do I have? I came here with proper documents or permissions and everything. What other choice? You forced my hand.
You want it? You got it.
Okay. Let's go on over this way. Oh. Wonder how big this place is. The building is quite tall. There. What's wild is that potentially we could have missed out on all of this, you know? Jesus. They really fucking explode sometimes in like a flurry of noisy violence. Okay. Over this way. Good. Let's do a quick save. Head on up. Wonderful. Okay. Oh. Just another merchant chilling here. Oh. A nortuary. A nortuary? Or is that actually your name? I assumed it was like a, oh, what's it called? Not a notoriety. A, you know, like a person to witness you signing or filling out a document. What is that called? A notary? Maybe it is a nortuary. A notoriety? Some kind of note person. I don't know what it's called. But I remember I explicitly have had to get that before. I've had to have, like, an official witness when I was filling some fucking thing out. Fuck. Lord knows I never keep track of that shit. It's amazing I'm even alive, frankly. All right. Wait a moment. Could you please tell me where I could find Ryaltar? It's important that I speak to him. I've been given the runaround too long. Ryaltar's damned son, Saravok, seems to think he's in charge here. We must ask for a name before we go telling the whereabouts of Iron Throne high-ups. We have no clue, sorry. We have no clue, sorry. Damn it. Is anyone competent here? Dog, you thought we worked here?
You want it? You got
Look
it.
at us. Oh, great. Okay, here comes the... You there! What are you doing here? I don't recognize you! How about you just take this 100 gold and look the other way? We've business with your leaders. We've come from Sembia and are quite weary, so if you would just step aside, we would be grateful. Calm down, we're just new recruits. We just haven't got our uniforms yet. We've just come from Cormyr. With business going so well there, we have brought a large sum of surplus money for your superiors. I'm sure they wouldn't wish to be kept waiting. Oh fuck, this is like a knowledge check. Who did they have dealings with? I'm leaning toward Cormyr. I kind of want to pick one just to see if I can get it correct. Because one of these will check out with their story. Let's go with Cormyr. Uh-oh. That's funny, because last I heard, the Iron Throne was banned from operating in Cormyr. Lying scum! I don't know how you've gotten this far, but you'll get no further. Uh-oh. Look, merchant, are you going to also join the attack? No? Holy shit. Fucking annihilated.
I've got this.
Okay. Is Imlin using her, like, necklace of blasting or whatever? Oh shit, my key bindings have changed. Of course, because I'm on the new computer. Okay. Let's see. By the way, if you do want to know the specs for the new computer, they are fully listed on the channel's About page. If you're into that kind of thing. Let's see, assign keys. Let's see, page, inventory. I prefer B because I played a lot of World of Warcraft, and B is for bags. Haven't played it in forever, but Used to play
Don't worry
a
about
lot of
me.
it. Probably my most played game ever. Alright, over here.
Don't give me any lip,
Emissary
peasant.
Tar.
Do you know who I am?
Oh dear. You're Emissary Tar, of course. Who could not know that? At last, someone who looks like they could be of assistance. The assorted boobs and dimwits around here have been of very little help. Of course. How may I assist you, ma'am? I'm afraid you've mistaken us for someone else. I'm Dimwit. This is my good friend Boob. And behind me, you'll find Brainless and Moron. How do you do? Jesus. What is this, like, fucking 1950s routine? Who's on first? What? Who's on second? What the fuck? All right. Of course. How may I assist you, ma'am? Ma'am this, ma'am that. I have little desire to suffer through more of your flat gentility. You may call me Emissary Tar, and direct me towards the nearest staircase. I have some important business to conduct on the 5th floor on behalf of the Grand Dukes. Emissary Tar, would it be untoward of me to inquire as to the nature of your business on the 5th floor? The stairs, why yes, they lie behind me, not far from where we stand at all. Wow, our dialogue actually acknowledges the, like, I don't know, the meat space. Please, whatever your business may be, I urge you to reconsider. I have a bad sense about this place and would worry for your safety there. Let's learn more. What's your business? It is hardly a secret. The Grand Dukes have sent me to negotiate a new iron treaty with Baldur. It appears the Merchants' League and the Seven Sons have voluntarily granted the Iron Throne temporary control over their mines in order to simplify the city's structure and thereby strengthen the war effort. Should it come to that, I'm here to ensure that we have access to that iron at a favorable price. The Iron Throne has been more than cooperative with us to date, and I doubt that they will change their tune now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have no intention of being late for my negotiations. Oh my. My chance meeting with the Grand Duke's chief negotiator, Emissary Tar, has provided me with new clues. The Merchants' League and the Seven Sons have temporarily relinquished their mines to the Iron Throne in support of the coming war effort. They may find the temporary loan becomes all too permanent. Right. So how would they get... If this is their equipment... I guess the Merchants League and Seven Sons doesn't have, like, their own outfitted security or whatever. I guess the idea is, like, they would starve them of iron, and then they wouldn't be able to fight back or something? Is that the idea? Or they would just drive them out by way of business, right? They'd never... Like, how could they not relinquish it without it coming to physical confrontation or conflict? Which maybe is the end goal, right? Maybe that is the, right? Like, once it gets to that point, like, you know, the jig is up, they don't give a shit. All right. I suppose more will come to light as we proceed. Oh, look, there's actually another room here. Okay. Hey, what's cooking?
Hello?
Cook? Oh, there. This is my kitchen, and I don't like interlopers, so get out. Okay, sorry. Can I look through your stuff, or will you be angered by that just as well? Let's have a peek. Nope. Over here. Nope. Should we speak with this cook as well? Let's check their barrel. Nothing. Another bunch of shelves. Nothing.
Yeah, friend.
Oh. I must apologize for me fella here, John. He just gets irate real easy. You'd do best to avoid him when he's in these kind of moods. Okay. Sure. Weird.
I've got this.
That's so bizarre. It's like she actually had unique dialogue. Like, his dialogue seemed very generic. Like, I feel like we've read that before in some other kitchen or whatever. But maybe not. Alright. Bartenders and merchants
Don't
up
worry
here.
about me.
Sure. What do you have to say, bartender? Can I actually rent a room here?
You want some whiskey?
Wow. Okay.
Hey there, mate. Don't recognize you, which is strange, considering I know everyone here at the Iron Throne. Why don't you tell me who you are?
We're merchants, just out of Sembia. We're merchants just out of Cormyr. We're new recruits. We haven't been given an assignment yet. None of your business. We're merchants just out of Sembia. Oh.
Out of Sembia, eh? Well, if you're looking for Ryltar Brunos, you won't find them here. They're off to Kendall Keep for some important business.
Okay. I guess that was supposed to be more information, but we may
I've
already
got
know
this.
it. Oh, there, merchant.
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
Ah, look, some newcomers. I assume that a lot of you has just arrived with new supplies from Dylan. If you're looking for Ryltar or Brunos, look no further. Both of them have traveled to Candle Keep on more important business.
Do you like that? I try to go as heavy in on the like English accents as I am the American ones. All right. Let's see. Oh, who's this? Destus Gurn. Why is that name so familiar?
Hello. You must be the city negotiators. Let me see on the list here. Emissary Tar. Right on time, and a pleasure to meet you. My name is Destus Gurn, Assistant Chief Accountant for the Iron Throne's operations on the Sword Coast. Now, just a quick briefing on our negotiating procedures before you head on up the stairs. Baldur will be accompanied by a board of 6 Iron Throne advisors sent to us from abroad. Zalimar, Cloudwolf, Gardouche, Naman, Diab, Asim, and Alai. All of them quite respectable men and eager to meet you. We also have a 7th member on that board today, a Mr. What? Okay, a name that does exist. It's a real name. I just hardly ever see anybody with it. It blew me away when I learned of the existence of one Lyle Lovett. Mr. Lyle Espeo. He is there to ensure that things go smoothly in this time of transition. As for the agenda,
I'm afraid you've mistaken me for someone else. Please, just let me go about my business here. Yes? Please, Mr. Gurn. I have my own copy of the agenda and no desire to waste any more time than necessary. If you would be so kind as to allow me to proceed upstairs to the negotiations, I would be very grateful. How did they not see Emissary Tar go up the stairs? Maybe they thought Emissary Tar was someone else too? Right? Maybe they saw her, but they thought that that was not Emissary Tar and that was actually someone else. Okay. Let's hear them out. Yes?
on the agenda, as you well know, are a discussion of our current offer regarding iron prices and some notes regarding the output of the new mines we have acquired. Preceding all of that, however, Mr. Espeo would like to have a few words with you about the positive change and dynamism, economic and otherwise.
Listen to this, like, corporate fucking buzzword shit. Dynamism?
Yeah, we're expecting one hell of a paradigm shift here at the mines. A real come-to-Jesus moment for the the investment crew.
What the fuck?
That he has been witness to in his recent travels through the Sword Coast region. I do not doubt that you will find it interesting. But I've taken enough of your time. Please proceed upstairs so that the negotiations may begin.
Okay. It seems the Iron Throne is negotiating a treaty with the city's Grand Dukes. In this simple treaty, the key to ending all the unrest of the past season. Is this simple treaty the key to ending all the unrest of the past season? Or is it just another link in the long chain of motivations? Will money satisfy the throne's greed? This is like the back of a book. Or is there something more behind it? I have so many questions. While I feel close to finding answers, I somehow doubt that they will be quite as fulfilling as I hope. Ooh. Well, thank you very much, Destisgurn.
You want it?
Shall we speak to this merchant?
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
Ah, look, some newcomers. I assume that a lot of you has just arrived with new supplies from Ordulin.
Oh, no, wait. Didn't we read this before? Yeah,
Look no further.
Holy shit, what a fucking library. Okay.
I've done had enough of
Let's
this.
have a peek over here, too. Oh, another merchant. Should we trade words? Why
I
not?
love money. Yes, I do.
Okay.
So, what can I help you with?
We were sent here with the understanding that you did all the hiring for the Iron Throne. We're looking for the leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the mercenaries who've been messing up all your operations these past weeks. Tell us everything you know, or we'll kill you where you stand. Okay. I feel like if we say that, he's just going to call for security or whatever. We were sent here with the understanding that you did all the hiring for the Iron Throne?
I apologize. Someone has made a mistake. We are hiring no one at the moment. I hope there hasn't been too much inconvenience. But could you please leave now?
Okay.
I'm
Sure.
gone.
Anything over here? Another merchant mirror? Yep.
I love money. Yes, I do.
Okay. Same thing. I don't want to cause a disturbance.
I love money. Yes, I do.
What a fucking great line. Okay. Let's see. Over here. If it weren't so conceited, what a perfect like audio drop in for someone who's streaming, right? Every time someone like subs to the channel or like tips the channel or whatever. Just said Baldur's Gate voice line, but you do have to worry that like not many people would get the joke. People who wouldn't even know the fucking game that's from and all that, right? Like you run the risk of no one understanding that's meant to be very like tongue-in-cheek or ironic. But how fucking goofy. All right. Let's check through this. Okay, nothing needs to be disarmed. I'm assuming we can actually check these, right? There'll actually be some goodies here. History of the Chosen of Mistra. Pretty sure we've read that. Hang on, let me flip to the proper pages in my book. Let's see here. Are there new books in Baldur's Gate 2, or is it going to be a continuation of what we've seen here? I wonder. I'd have to imagine that there'd be new stuff, right? Okay. There we are. Yeah, we've definitely read that, but important to have the notebook at the ready here. History of Shadowdale 3. Alright, who's got Shadowdale? Let's see. Shadowdale 3. Yep, we got that.
I'm gone.
Shadowdale 4. Yep, we've got that.
This way.
Shadowdale 10. We may not have that. Ooh, we don't. Very good. Okay.
For the group.
Let's do a quick save, just in case you get seen. Oh, whoops.
I'm gone.
Gosh. There you go, M1. Okay. Wow, so do we have the full set now? No, we're missing 11, aren't we? Fucking A. Alright. Can never win with this shit. Alright. Yeah. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Yeah. We're just missing 1, assuming there's 13 in total, which... Yeah, there are 13 in total. Okay. Let's see, maybe we'll find it. Oh, there's 11. Isn't that what we need?
As you direct.
Holy shit, isn't that it? Wow, we got the full fucking set. I never thought this fucking day would come.
I'm gone.
Okay. 12, but that's already a dupe. Okay. Good.
I'm gone.
Okay. Over here, 13. What's this? History of Tether. I'm pretty sure we've read that. Alright, yep. We have this one? Bell in the Depths. That is not familiar to me, but we may have read it. We have! It must have been one of the early ones. Oh. Whole bunch of scrolls. We'll have to have dinner here, look and see if she actually needs to learn any. Chosen of Mistra again? Is that like going to be plot relevant because it's appearing multiple times, or is it just happenstance? History of the North 5. Yep, we got it. Okay.
I'm gone.
And this one. Oh. Wait. Imwin can learn this one? Oh no, it's unidentified. Right, okay. Right, gotcha. Okay, let's go over here, see if we need to pick any of these. Nope, we're good. And our scroll case is jam-packed. About these. Can I ID this? Do I need to actually suck it up into the inventory to do that? Protection from petrification. Alright. We still have plenty of those, I believe. From way back when. Okay. Here's a question. Do we have enough time to read all of these? Because we're talking 13. Are there going to be 13 more videos worth of Baldur's Gate 1, or am I going to run out of time? Like, what I'm wondering is, should I double time it, or even potentially triple time it when it comes to reading? Will we have like a Pillars of Eternity, like in Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, we came to a point where like we found a library toward the end of both of those games, and we just like pretty much devoted an entire video just to reading. Oh shit. Okay. It's Zalamar Cloudwolf. Are you some kind of wizard? I'll assume so.
Fear my wrath, for it is great indeed. Who dares intrude upon our negotiations?
My name is Emissary Tar. I'm here to negotiate an iron treaty with Thaldorn on behalf of the Grand Dukes. What if she actually shows up, though? What happens if Emissary Tar shows up? I'm Emissary Tar.
How many Emissary Tars do we have now? 3? Fool, Miss Tar stands right before you, and she was just leaving, weren't you, my dear? Honestly, this has gone on long enough.
Oh, I see. If we wanted to go this route, we should have given her the incorrect directions or something. And who are you to say so? I've crushed all those before you. Certainly a little coin would ease your conviction a bit. A little gold to make you turn the other way. I'm quite sorry to have bothered you, really. Is this the exit? I'll just be going now. I feel like this won't work against them. But let's try it. Money?
You have breached an inner circle, fool. There are no hired lackeys for you to bribe here. No mercenaries that slather at the sound of coins. We are servants of Seravok, and Seravok alone, selected by hand to protect his destiny. You are an insect. You will be crushed. He will be done!
Oh, his will be done. I was like, he will be done. Done with what? Okay, oh dear. Oh, they're doppelgangers. Okay. Oh no! Oh look, is Diab and Asim, or Asim, they're not doppelgangers? Oh, just... She is the... Emissary Tar is the doppelganger. Gotcha. Okay. Holy shit, there are a bunch of wizards here. I guess we'll see if we can survive this. Without pre-buffs and whatnot. Okay. Let's get some blessings going. Good. I guess I'll go after Cloud Wolf because he might be the toughest because he was talking the most shit. We'll split up the melee. Holy shit. Imwin is getting fucked up big time. Let's see. Or no, not Imwin. Jaheira is. My bad. Sorry, Jaheira. Okay. Cure medium wounds there. Good. Alright. Let's have dinner here, launch some more shit, I suppose. How about some haste? Good. Okay. Well, where am I going? Oh my gosh, I'm feared. Or confused. Yeah, I'm confused. Okay. Let's see, Jaheira, heal yourself if you can. Oh, look at all this fucking loot. Maybe it's for the best. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay. Let's quick load that and we'll pre-buff. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Throw down the haste. Good. Get the bless going. Good. I guess we could use protection from evil, right? That could come in handy. I'm assuming they're evil. They seem quite sinister. Okay. Let's see. What else have we got? Defensive Harmony. Why not? Let's see here. Resist Fear. This is an AoE one. Ground targeted, at least, I should say. Armor of Faith. Cast that on yourself. Very good. Okay, what else? Spirit Armor. Minor Globe of Invuln. Sure. There we are. And negative plane protection, or we could do bark skin. On who? Dinner here. Why not? There we go. And after this volley of spells, we'll head on up. Good. Okay.
Don't
lovely.
worry about me.
There we are. I'm Emissary Tar. Let's see. And who are you to say so? I've crushed all those before you.
Those before us were fools, as you are. Those before us were weak, as you are. Those before us were not Zalimar, or Gardouche, or Naman, or Diab, or Asim, or Alai. Those before us are dead, as you will be. So it has been decreed. So it shall be done. So orders Serevok. Uh-oh. My camera went buck wild again. Alright. Let's fucking run them through. Good. Let's throw down a horror down here, too. Lovely. And what else should we do here? We could try to hit them with, like, rigid thinking. Why not? There we are. Good. Ooh, the horror did wonders. Oh, wait. 2 of them teleport out, I just noticed. Ah. Okay. Man, shit really goes popping off, huh? Okay. Good. Alright. Did we get them all? I don't know what these little orbulons are, but they look quite terrifying. Okay. Neat. Monsters are about, it says. Are these monsters? These, like, globes? Okay. Well. I want to take this note. This scroll. Okay, good. What else should we do here? We should probably ditch some junk. Right. There we are. We'll move that around. We'll toss some ammo up to
Khalid, have him haul some of it around. Anyone else got more room for hauling ammo? Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's have you take some of these, and then you can even just equip bolt +1, arrow +2. How about... Geez, we are kind of running out of bolts, aren't we? Goodness. Yeah. I mean, I think I've got quite a few, yeah. I do. Okay. We'll pass those over. Get that equipped. And then, you know what? I'll hold on to some arrows. I'll hold some arrows of biting for M1. Oh, I've also got arrow +1. I could hold that too. Okay. That seems good. Let's see. And we'll scoot these around. And we'll just suck up a bunch of shit as dinner here and try and detect it all. Looks like a bunch of just typical +1 stuff. Yeah, medium shield +1. We'll drop anything that's +1. We don't really need the money. And we definitely don't need the effect. Wand of the Heavens. This wand will cause a pillar of flame to shoot out of the sky and strike the chosen target. The flames will do 8d6 damage to the target, with 1s taken as 2s, unless the target makes a save versus wand, in which case she will take half. The wand only has a certain amount of charges and will be destroyed when they are used. Okay. Sure. How about this cool halberd? Ooh! Cerise's blade +2. Wow, we get a little bit of lore too. Probably unrelated to all this, though, huh? Ceriris was a white minotaur who traveled the Orzron Mountains in Termish, lived for nothing but the thrill of combat, and encouraged warriors to challenge him for his magical weapon, a powerful halberd. I mean, I guess at least, you know, it was... this minotaur didn't, like, forcibly just attack people out in the open, right? It was like, come on, fight me, or whatever, right? That's not too bad. Despite his aggressive nature, he was, yeah, there you go. He was an honorable combatant and never slew opponents he could overpower. Wow! Ceriris met his superior only once, in a battle that lasted hours and had the Minotaur often fearing defeat. The contest ended when his opponent's sword broke, but Ceriris knew he likely would have been bested had it continued. He presented his weapon to the astonished man, who thereafter told of this noble creature to anyone who would listen. Aw, and then they kissed. He found the only one that could best him in combat, and then they got married. Aw, and then they became bosses in Hades, the hit indie game. Let's see over here. Oh! Who? They've reappeared! Oh shit! You know what? Yeah, there are monsters about! You are the monsters! Holy shit! Okay. Whoa! Incredible! Okay. Well, they gave me a ring and a wand and a warhammer. Okay. The ring. Adventar's gift. Ring of free action, Adventar's gift. This ring was given to the reef scavenger and hunter known only as Adventar by a group of aquatic elves long his friends. His help in routing the pirate queen, Yanandra of Dambrath, was instrumental in their survival, though Yanandra continues to be feared anywhere the water meets land. Statistics special. The wearer is immune to everything magical and otherwise that affects mobility in any way. This includes haste and slow spells. Right. Man, that's wild though. So you're completely immune to all booby traps then, huh? Wow, that's like invaluable for Durlag's Tower, right? Because aren't all the booby traps magical in nature? None of them are just like, uh-oh, there's a big spike trap that's going to smush you, or there's a shitload of arrows that are going to come flying out of this hole or something, right? Or a giant, like, Indiana Jones boulder will smash you into the ground. Right? They were all magical. Would this have worked there and you could have just, like, activated every single booby trap? That's wild. Huh. If that is the case, that is super duper wild. Okay. Well, I don't really, like, that's so fucking wild. I don't know how else to say it, but I guess we don't need it. You know, because we do benefit a lot from the haste effect. Okay. Let's see. Can we move this off too? There. Khalid, you take that. Good stuff. Okay, let's suck up this wand, this warhammer. Ooh, look, a miner sequencer. Okay, how about this? Let's take a look at this wand. What's it do? Wand of lightning. Alright, warhammer, warhammer +1. Okay, and you know what? We'll ditch that. Wand of lightning. Who else has room? Does Khalid have room? Yeah, let's pass it. Well, so does Imwin. Let's pass it over to Imwin. There we go.
This group
Very good.
shows promise.
And what does Miner Sequencer do? What the hell? Miner Sequencer. This spell allows a wizard to store 2 spells and activate them both at the same time from her special ability button. Both spells must be of 2nd level or lower. To create a Miner Sequencer, a mage must memorize not only Miner Sequencer, but also the spells she intends to store in it. A sorcerer can store spells of any level for which she still has spell slots. After casting Miner Sequencer, the player will be prompted to choose the sequenced spells from those she has memorized. A sequencer lasts until activated, and once used, releases its spells immediately. No casting time. Wow! The special ability icon also disappears until the next time a sequencer is formed. A wizard can only possess 1 minor sequencer at a time. Is there a greater or major sequencer? And it may not be given to other characters. Holy shit. I mean, we're not exactly at a point anymore where we need it, but that's really wild. Huh. Yeah, quick spell. Okay. Holy shit. So we could, like, dual cast... Can you dual cast 2 of the same exact spell, too? Like, could you do a dual cast for, like, Acid Arrow or something? Huh. Though I guess ideally it would be best used with, like... Oh, you know what? If you knew that the creature that you were fighting wasn't completely resistant to horror, right? You could have 2 rolls of horror in one area and almost guarantee you getting it off, or 2 different other kinds of crowd control, but I don't know if there are any others. I mean, there's like Web and Stinking Cloud, but I'm pretty sure those can affect friendlies as well, so we've kind of opted out of using them. Huh. And how does this work with, do cantrips exist in this? Or will they exist in, like, future games? Aren't cantrips, like, once you get your wizard or mage to a certain level, you can just continually keep casting a spell with each encounter without having to rest or whatever? Man, well, we should definitely make use of this. What level of a spell is this? Ah, right there, okay. What do we have here? What is this? Spirit armor? Stone skin? Let's get rid of the spirit armor? Or maybe the minor globe. Let's get rid of spirit armor. And let's start sequencing. How cool. Okay. Huh. What else do we have here? What could we, like, sequence? I mean, we'll still have to rest, right? We can't do it right now. Fascinating. That's really cool. I quite like that. All right. How neat. Okay. It has, like, a sort of mechanic to it that I wasn't really anticipating in this game, you know? Oh, look. Vocalize. What, did we just have her start singing? The recipient of this spell can cast spells with a verbal component without having to make any noise, so long as the casting takes place entirely within the duration of the vocalized spell. The verbal requirement of spells is deleted. This spell has no effect on other noises or speech. It simply removes the spell's verbal component. This spell is of great use when quiet is desired in spellcasting, or the individual has been magically silenced. Is there ever a point in the game where you need to be quiet like that? I feel like it's exclusively useful for when you're silenced, which, yet again, this would have been really good during the whole Durlag's Tower shit, right? Especially during the big boss. Well, you win some, you lose some. Bracers. Can't ID them yet. They're probably garbage, though. Okay. Cool. Neat stuff. Alright. Sure. Well, we do also have this scroll. But we'll have to read it next time, because like I said, we're cutting this one a little bit short, just like before. When next we come back, we gotta read that scroll. We gotta read that fucking scroll. And maybe we'll, like, double or even triple time our reading for all these books, because we got 13 at least to go through. And from what I've heard, there may be a shitload more at Candle Keep that we gotta read. So if you have any hot takes on that, gentle viewers, definitely let me know if we should consider double or triple timing our reading towards the end of these, you know? I would very much like to get through it all, if possible, but you know how it is. Anyway, when next we come back, reading and continuing to scale the tower, and also checking this room. Actually, we're at the top of the tower, aren't we? Will we see the place where the dude got thrown off? Maybe. Until next time, please take care of each other.